Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. In a few moments, you'll get to hear my thoughts and feelings on the foolishness that was episode 7 of season 3's Family or Fiancé. And over the course of this video, it is my goal to share with you my thoughts on what happened during the episode, as well as an overall rating. And I also think it's worth mentioning that this week is grind week for the channel, which means that I'll be posting at least one video each day from now until Saturday. So without any further delay, let's jump right into this review. Episode 7 shines a spotlight on the couple Miya and Darrell. About 2 years ago, they met on a dating app. Miya then came over to Darrell's house for the first date. Darrell cooked Miya the best gourmet fried bologna and cheese sandwich over a bed of potato chips. And Miya more than likely provided some dessert afterwards, if you catch my drift. Thus, the healthy, committed, and loving relationship between Darrell and Miya was formed. But there are a few hiccups along the way. During the early parts of their relationship, Darrell may have accidentally cheated on Miya. As I said, this may have been an accident, but Darrell vows that he's a good man now, and his cheating ways are a thing of the past. So Darrell and Miya arrive at the mansion, they meet with Tracy, and when they sit down with her, they discuss everything that I just told you. In their own words, of course. Miya also brings up the fact that she had just gotten out of a 20-year relationship prior to meeting Darrell. And when I heard that, the first thing that I wondered was, who would be crazy enough to jump right into a serious relationship after being locked down for 20 years? In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, when Miya first met Darrell, she was likely on that dating app for just some fun, good times, and to find the right person that could give her that good old pickle tickle in a respectful manner. When she met Darrell and they hit it off, Darrell must have lost his mind and he wanted to take her off the market expeditiously. And here we are. So for this episode, Darrell brings his parents and aunt to the show, while Miya brings her 2 daughters and best friend on the show. And during their initial meeting, as the family members were sharing their concerns, it became abundantly clear that everyone's issue was with Darrell. And I saw the writing on the wall when one of Miya's daughters expressed strong sentiments about Miya and Darrell moving, as well as whether Darrell can be faithful to Miya. To make a long story short, the remainder of the episode was an emotional roller coaster for the cast members, not me. Darrell's issues with his mother and her unwillingness to support him were brought to light, which was the top WTF moment of the episode. I'm usually not one to bash another man for crying, but Darrell was crying because his mother didn't attend his award ceremony 3 years ago, and that was pretty silly in my opinion. Darrell has to be at least in his 40s or 50s, and I can understand if this happened to a child, but brother Darrell needs to let the hurt go. But the episode was also able to bring to light how Miya's oldest daughter felt about her mother moving. And I thought that it was interesting because the oldest daughter showed genuine pain from how it felt to move from her first home as a child, as well as how she didn't want to move again. Towards the end of the episode, it was painfully clear that Miya's side of the family didn't want her to get married to Darrell. But instead of being the negative Nancys, they kept introducing the element of doubt in Miya's mind. And they accomplished this by constantly talking about Darrell's flaws and issues. But to be fair, Darrell also did not do himself any favors after being caught in a lie about his ex. I wish I could tell you my thoughts on the blessing ceremony, but the show didn't have one. Darrell caught COVID, and the show had to shut production down. But the family members were able to record their own messages, and to my surprise, everybody gave their blessing. Also to my surprise, Darrell and Miya broke up a month after filming. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this episode a 2. I felt that it was a waste of time. Nearly all the issues that the family members voiced could have been addressed with a simple face-to-face conversation, and I lost count of all the red flags that were present throughout the episode. This wasn't the worst episode this season, but it was right up there with the top 3 worst. But this marks the end of my review. If you have any questions or comments about the episode or my review, feel free to leave them below in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.